funny story that goes along with this, so bear with me, but I'll make it fairly quick. So to paint the full picture for you, there's no electricity, at the time in the theater, and so it's pitch black, so we have our flashlights, and of course it's very warm, and we explored all 3 floors of the building, and Brennan was asking great questions along the way, and we were in there probably for about an hour or so, and then we went to exit the building in the same entrance we came in, and it's that side entrance off the back alley of the building. And I noticed as we were getting closer that you couldn't see light, which you normally could, through the alley. And I thought that's a little strange. We got closer and realized the door was shut. I thought that's strange because we left the door open. Well, we wiggled the door and tried to push the door to no avail. We were locked in the theater. We quickly realized. So fortunately, I had my cell phone, and so I called Suzanne Hightower, who was the head of the nonprofit that was working to save the theater at the time and had access. So she was able to get us out within 15, 20 minutes or so, I guess. But the funny joke is, well, I guess what had happened is the maintenance guy thought he was trying to be helpful. He thought somebody had just left the door open, and so he was coming to shut the door and lock up. But now the joke is that we locked Brennan in the theater until he agreed to this project. So there you go. Now you know the real reason why Brennan is doing this project. No, in all honesty, though, we just couldn't be more excited. Brennan has an amazing reputation in this community. He has a vested interest. He has an award-winning company. We couldn't be more excited and thrilled that Brennan has decided to take on this project. And, we were just walking and talking, Dr. Hoffman and I, and saying, oh my gosh, what an exciting, exciting day. This project is going to bring so much to our local community. Retail spaces, living spaces, it's going to increase property values of surrounding properties, increase sales tax revenue, so many benefits adding to the vibrancy of our downtown community, and we really, truly couldn't be more thrilled. So before I hand it over to Dr. Hoffman, I am going to mention there are renderings for the building right behind us on an easel in front of the coffee shop. There are also samples from Speakeasy as well, and you can get some wonderful coffee inside. There's also some business recruitment packets. So check it out. That has all of the renderings in detail. Feel free to take one of those. If you know a budding entrepreneur, have them talk to us. There's already been a lot of interest in this project with some pre-leases. So it's really, really exciting to see so much momentum, and we can't wait to watch as it continues. With that, I'm going to pass it along to Dr. Hoffman.
Thank you, Liz. Yeah. So we wanted to make sure that we thanked all of the people who helped make this possible. Not going to be able to name all of them because, as Liz said, this has been a very long project with a lot of supporters. But most recently, we really want to thank our city leaders for supporting this project, helping make it possible for Brennan to do this. I'd also like to take a moment to thank some of the people who've invested their time and energy over the years. It was about 10 years ago that Old Town Cape created an ad hoc committee called the Broadway Theater Action Group. And that was after many years of people working on it individually and trying to make things happen. People like Marla Mills, Terry Foley, Rebecca Ward, Lisa Ferris, Karen Bodie-Baxter. These are all people who aren't necessarily around the table today, but really helped us on this journey. And of course, we need to thank Suzanne Hightower, who more recently took the challenge of getting the building out of the hands of its previous owner and ready to embark on this project of restoration and rehabilitation. And so, why have people cared? Why do people care? It's not really about the bricks and mortar, or if you've been able to get inside the outstanding plasterwork that is evident here, all of which are really marvelous, but rather it is about the people and the memories and the connection to place that buildings like the Broadway offer us. Historic buildings are our connection to our past selves, both as individuals and as a community. Research on place attachment shows that the more buildings we have that connect us meaningfully to the places we inhabit, the stronger our communities are, both financially and in terms of quality of life. And the Broadway is a marvelous example of this. A little over 100 years ago, a group of leading citizens in Cape Girardeau pooled their resources to build this theater in the hopes that it would be a showcase for the community. People came from all over Southeast Missouri, making it a regional destination. From seeing theater and vaudeville to jazz and the Southeast Missourians' annual cooking show, from midnight movies on New Year's Eve in the 1930s to the Dollar Theater in the 1990s, to the Miss Cape Girardeau pageant, to the premiere of a silent movie about Cape Girardeau starring people from Cape Girardeau, the Broadway Theater was the place to be. As the National Register nomination states so well, when the citizens of Cape Girardeau came together to celebrate themselves, they chose to do so at the Broadway Theater. And today, we celebrate the beginning of the journey to bring the Broadway Theater back to life, so that it can generate new memories and new connections to this place we call home. And it is only fitting that it is a public-private partnership where the leaders of our community, both public and private, have come together again to build something we can all be proud of. So thank you to everyone who came out in support of this project and who came out today and who helped ensure that we could have this great project move forward. So thank you.
Just a few brief comments from me. Just wanted to thank you all for being here today, and I'm very happy to have the support of my family and my employees who I view as my friends, and even those in the community who are taking such a vibrant interest in the project. Just this morning, to give you an idea of how much of a living project this is, we were ripping up the old moss-covered carpets in the lobby here, and we uncovered beautiful mosaic tile from the 1920s that's in pristine condition. And it highlights that sometimes buried beneath the rubble is beauty. And that's what we're finding in this project, and we want to bring that beauty back to life. But more important than the building are the people that are working on it. We're making memories and we're building people. And really that's the true value of this project. We hope to revitalize this building and show once again that even though the bricks might be old, they can be returned to service to the community, and they can provide a new place where memories can be made and people can enjoy their experiences with their families and their lives, and this building will continue to thrive in our community and help create more memories. But we couldn't do this if it wasn't for you. And really, this is about you. And we're so glad that you're here in support of this. Each one of you has a part in this. And we want to say, on behalf of the Todt family and the Todt family of businesses, how much we appreciate you. From our city leaders who made this project possible, to the support of each one of you, from my family here, my sister who's been with me since I started my company, my parents who've supported me my entire life, my grandparents are here. This is more than just a building to me. This is about my family, my friends, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity to try to take this old building and bring it back to life and keep that history alive. So thank you very much for being here and for supporting us. I also want to thank Liz and Dr. Hoffman for locking me in the theater. Very grateful for that, and very proud to be a part of this community, and I just want to express our gratitude and appreciation. We also just want to take the opportunity to express thank you for being patient, because this will be a long project. There will be times that we've got the road closed and construction. So spread the word in the community about how much your support of this means and the impact that this is going to have. We appreciate your patience as we get through this project. Also want to say the Speakeasy Coffee Shop has really been a saving grace in a lot of ways. They've been so accommodating as we've come and needed to either use their restroom, or we needed coffee and we needed a sandwich, and they've been very supportive of us. So if you find it within your heart to give them some business, they've certainly been dealing with a lot with this being closed for so long. It's kind of impacted them, and so we've kind of told them to hang in there with us a little while longer, and this is going to be all returned to service and it'll be a help to them. But if you would like to give them some business, they've got free samples outside, and they've got shirts for sale that say Broadway Theater, and of course Miss Hightower, who has been instrumental in this building being saved. That's hers. So we can show her support. That's very much appreciated as well. So once again, just want to say thank you to each one of you, and we're excited about the project. Okay, what do we do now?
With that, I think we're doing the groundbreaking and the ribbon cutting, right? All
Okay,
right.
so which one do we do first now?
Let's break ground.
We'll
Groundbreaking
break some
first.
ground. Okay, let me get some shovels.
I can make it smaller.
That works. Thank you.
Now these are not brand new shovels, folks. We're going to use these later. So
Should we have Brendan in the middle?
Yeah.
okay, maybe.
Let's move over a little bit.
Sorry, it's in my blood. I can't help
Let's
it.
move over just a little bit. We'll all be on this side.
How about that?
Yeah.
All right.
So who do we? Is there like someone that we look at
I
officially?
think there's an official. Is that you?
you?
Right here.
Yes. Oh, well, I need to move.
Oh, is it?
You're gonna look at here. Look at Greg.
Okay, Greg. We're looking at you, Greg.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
If you guys want to keep all that with the ribbon in front, that would be cool too.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, except I need one person.
Oh my. Do you have a larger? Okay.
Fighting.
Okay. You just tell me when.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you guys for coming out.
Thanks, guys, for being here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting us.
Hey,
Oh, thank you for taking part in this celebration.
really appreciate everybody here.
Enjoy some trees.
Yep.
More. Check out the memories.
And this whole time, I just want you guys to know, I've been looking at this dump trailer that's almost full, and I'm like, we need to get this going so I can get that Christmas.